So this weekend, the return of the legend Manny Pacquiao taking on WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios, and I'll be going through and giving my predictions for the undercard. I'll be starting with the prelims. Abel Ramos versus Jose Luis Sanchez. I got Abel Ramos. He had a solid but scrappy performance last time in Mario Barrios on the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson card. I got Ramos by unanimous decision. Mark Magsayo versus Jorge Cuellar. Magsayo is the former WBC 126-pound champion who lost his title to Ray Vargas 3 years ago, has since been on a run at 130 pounds. Cuellar has a loss to former title challenger Rocky Hernandez. I got Mark Magsayo by late stoppage, as I still think he is a very underrated fighter. David Picasso versus Kinosuke Kameda. I got Picasso. To be honest, I think after this fight, David should fight Ramon Cardenas. I think that is a very competitive fight, but I think Picasso gets this one done by decision. He's a very aggressive fighter. Prelim headline of the return of Gary Russell Jr. after 3 years, taking on Hugo Castaneda. Coming off a loss to Demler Zamora. I'm biased. I'm from Maryland, so is Russell, so I'll be rooting for him. But I wonder how he will feel after 3 years off. I'm picking Russell by a rugged decision, but I think he'll be done after this fight. Now we go into the main card. Brandon Figueroa versus Joet Gonzalez. That is a very good fight. Brandon is coming off a loss to Stephen Fulton where he lost his title. And Joet is coming off an upset win to Arnold K-Guy in March. I think Figueroa gets this one done after dropping Joet once or twice. I think he's going to fight more aggressive and throw more punches, unlike how he did in the Fulton rematch. If he gets back to fighting with a lot of volume, I can see him becoming a champion again. Isaac Pitbull Cruz versus Angel Fierro 2 for the vacant WBC interim super lightweight title. The full title is held by Subriel Matias, who just defeated Alberto Puello this weekend. Why is it for an interim title? I don't know, but it is. First fight was a brawl, but Cruz made it more competitive than he needed to. I got Cruz by unanimous decision, and I do not think he will take as much punishment as he did in the first fight. I do not want to see Cruz versus Matias, though. Co-main event, WBC 154-pound champion Seb Fundora defends his title in the rematch versus Tim Tszyu. The first fight, Tszyu was winning until the elbow that caused the cut, and he couldn't see. He since lost by a brutal KO to Bakram Murtazaliyev, but he is coming off a TKO win versus Joey Spencer. But I got Fundora by UD. I think he's going to use those uppercuts and his long range to get it done. Main event, my personal favorite fighter of all time, Manny Pacquiao, fighting WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios. I love Manny, but Barrios is too young, too fresh, and too big. And too strong. Manny will have success early, but fade away. I have Mario Barrios winning by unanimous decision with the scores of 116-112, 117-111, 117-111.